Yo guys, what's going on? My name is Ryan and welcome back to a brand new video on Hijomeatman News, and today we are going to be taking a look at the lineup for the 2018 Red Bull Rookies Cup that starts on the 5th and the 6th of May. So if you want to get a date down for the Red Bull Rookies Cup, that's when it starts at the weekend of the MOTOGP event. So make sure you take a look at that. So we're going to start off with the Italian Pasquale Alfaro, who will be riding a number 3 bike for 2018, and it's obviously going to be his debut. So Pascua will be looking to get points. Top 15 in the championship will be quite good in his debut season. The 14-year-old obviously did Moto3 2015, the pre-Moto3 champion. He was a champion in that class. 6 wins, 3 second positions, and obviously now going into the Red Bull Rookies on the KTMs, it should be quite interesting to see how all of these riders obviously going to get on. So he will be riding number 3, like I said, so keep your eye out for him. He'll be looking to charge his way through and up the order as the season goes on. The next one is a well-known name if you are familiar with the Red Bull Rookies Cup, and that is Javier Artigas, who is in his 2nd season in the Red Bull Rookies Cup. He did the 1st season last year, finished 16th with a top finish of a P7 at the German racing Sachsenring, and throughout the 2017 season he actually showed a lot of consistency. So we'll be hoping for top 10s in the championship, top 10s in the races, top 10 in the championship, top 8 if he can push it. So yeah, definitely watch out for Artigas. He showed that he had some great kind of pace throughout 2017, and he will be looking to show that again in 2018. Next one is Barry Baltus from Belgium. He'll be running number 7, so keep your eye out for him. He was 4th in the CEV Pre-Moto3 championship last year with 1 second position, 3 third positions, and also 3 fourth positions, and he will be making his debut in the Red Bull Rookies Cup for 2018. The next rider is Adrian Carrasco, who will be riding number 28, also from Spain, like Artigas. He is in his 2nd season, I believe, in the Red Bull Rookies Cup. 2017, he finished 8th, getting his best result in Aragon, which was a 2nd position, and he should be at the front in 2018. Everyone's expecting him to be one of the main championship riders for the title. Obviously, there's a few more names that we'll get down throughout the list who could be challenging, and one of them is Max Cooke from England, number 30. In 2017, he won the British standard class, winning 17 of the 24 races, taking 6 lap records, and he also in that same year won the Junior Pit Bike Championship. And then this year he's competing in the Red Bull Rookies, the British Talent Cup as well, which he was having a great ride at in Donington before sadly crashing at the Melbourne Loop, and he's also doing a few rounds in that British Motorstars Championship on the standard bike as well. So keep your eye out for Max Cooke. He's a very quick young lad. Next rider we have is yet another Belgian rider, and that is Sacha de Wits, who will be running number 19 for 2018. It's his 2nd season in the Red Bull Rookies Cup. In 2016 he had a number of successes, and these include winning the Dutch Moto3 Championship, 8th in the ADAC Moto3 NEC Championship, 3rd in a wildcard at Alcaraz on the KTM RC390, 4th in the ADAC Silverstone BSB, and many, many more impressive achievements as well. I believe he got an ADAC win at Assen for BSB as well. So really, really quick rider, and he'll be looking to show his speed in the 2018 season for Red Bull Rookies. The next rider is from Switzerland. He'll be running number 50. That is Justesen de Pascua. He was 30th in the CEV Moto3 Championship, 12th in Jerez and Valencia, 16th in Barcelona, and also 16th in Estoril. So they're kind of the top results that he got in the CEV Moto3 Championship. 30th position. As we know, CEV is a very, very tough class. You had last year a lot of quality riders, including obviously the champion Dennis Foggia, and it'll be his debut in Red Bull Rookies, will Jason. So hopefully he can have a good start to the season in Jerez and keep building his his confidence, his understanding, and just his his kind of experience, and he can get up the front in a few seasons time. Next rider is from Colombia. It's Stuart Garcia. He'll be riding number 43. It's his 3rd season in the Red Bull Rookies Cup. 17th in 2016, getting a P5 in a wet Assen. And in 2017, he got 11th. So he'll be looking to get inside the top 10, maybe fight for a few podiums. And that he's got, this will be his 3rd season. So he's got 2 seasons under his belt, a lot of knowledge. And he'll be looking to put that knowledge on the track and get some good results from it. Next rider is Nicolas Hernandez from Colombia, another rider from Colombia. He will be riding a number 44. It's his debut in the Red Bull Rookies Cup. And like all the other rookies, they'll be trying to just get kind of up to speed quickly. And obviously they had the test in Jerez recently, so they are all kind of familiar with the bike, but for more progress throughout the weekend and get the first race and try and get in the points. That will be the goal for Hernandez. Next rider is back in Spain, and this is Adrian Hurt. He's riding number 66 for the Red Bull Rookies Cup, and in 2018 that will be his debut in the Red Bull Rookies. In 2017 he finished third in the RFMECV Pre-Moto 3 class. He also got second in the Spanish Championship in the Pre-Moto 4 as well, so that was a good 2017 for him, and he'll be looking to have an even better 2018 now in the Red Bull Rookies paddock. He'll be hoping to get some consistent points and some good finishes under his belt. The next rider on the list is Simon Justesen from Denmark. He'll be riding number 5. He's making his debut in the Red Bull Rookies Cup, and last year he was 5th in the European Talent Cup, which he introduced in CV as well. So that will be it'll be good to see him out there riding for Denmark in the Red Bull Rookies Cup. The next rider is Dan Jones, who's going into his second season in the Red Bull Rookies from Wales. He'll be riding number 11 this season, a switch from his usual number 4, I believe he ran, in the Red Bull Rookies Cup. I'm not too sure on that, so you might have to just, take that one with a pinch of salt. But second season in the Red Bull Rookies Cup, 21st in 2017 after picking up an injury, and also kind of missed a lot of races, and then he also competed in the Moto3 Junior Championship as well, so maybe he missed a few races through that championship as well. So Dan Jones will be looking to get himself inside the top 10 maybe for 2018. I think that will be quite good for Dan. Fight for wins and podiums if he can, but definitely a top 10 for Dan Jones from Wales in 2018 will be a very good result for him. Next up we have a Brazilian Maicon Kawakami, who is running number 83 for the 2018 season. It's his second season in the Red Bull Rookies Cup, 13th in 2017 with a top finish of a P5 in Brno. Next up on the list is the American Sean Kelly, the only American in the Red Bull Rookies class, and it's good to see that American talent is coming up. American riders are coming up through the ranks, and they will be in Moto3 hopefully soon, then obviously Moto2, then MotoGP. The only American rider we have is Joe Roberts in Moto2, which is a little bit sad really to see little American talent, when we've had some great American riders in the past. So yeah, that was number 40 for Sean Kelly in 2018. Third season in Red Bull Rookies. In 2016, he was 22nd after making many mistakes. He was always not very kind of consistent through 2016. In 2017, he was 17th, picking up a 7th in the first race at Jerez. And he'll be looking definitely a top 10 with, like I say, 2 seasons under his belt now. He'll be gathering up that experience and putting down his experience on the track and see what he could do. Next rider on the list is number 92 from Japan, Yuki Kuni, who was 11th in Moto3 Junior Championship last year, best result P4. He was 5th in the Asia Talent Cup, picking up wins at Lascelles, Suzuka and Motegi. Yuki Kuni was definitely a front runner in the Asia Talent Cup and is making his debut in the Red Bull Rookies for 2018. Next up is the only South African on the grid, and that's Aiden Leibenberg. He is running number 62. It's his debut in 2018, 4th last year in the South African Super 600 National Championship, and he'll be looking to, get to grips with these 250s. Obviously, if he rode a 600 in South Africa, he's going to have to really kind of change his style really to suit the little 250 Moto3 KTMs that they run in the Red Bull Rookies Cup. So he will be making his debut in 2018, and hopefully he can go very well at the first round in Jerez and throughout the season. Now, next up we have the two brothers, Can and Dennis Onchu. Dennis will be running number 53 and Can will be running number 65. Dennis is in his second season as his brother Can. 2017 for Dennis, he was P4, won 2 races, and Can was also third in 2017, but he got 4 wins and he did the double at Assen. Now both of these guys are competing in the CEV in the Red Bull Rookie KTM, in the Red Bull KTM team even, run by Akiayo. So obviously Akiayo running the big Red Bull KTM in Moto3 with Darren Binder at the moment. So he also has that team in the CEV to kind of create that platform from CEV. We kind of have maybe Red Bull Rookies if there's no options available for a space in Moto3, then you could maybe put them from Red Bull Rookies into CEV, into Moto3, Moto2, MotoGP, and go on the KTM ladder, or you just go straight obviously into that Moto3 team, go into the KTM Moto2 team, KTM MotoGP team. Obviously now with the satellite KTM as well with Tech 3, it might create a bit more of a ladder. So them two riding those, and they will be in Red Bull Rookies and then the CEV Moto3 for 2018. So keep your eyes out for these two. They are two very, very fast lads. Next one is from Finland. We have P2 Päiväläinen, number 22 for him for 2018. It's his second season in the Red Bull Rookies. He finished 20th in 2017 with his best result at Sachsenring in P11, and he did miss 6 races throughout 2017. So not sure what happened to him, but he did miss out a few of the races last year. Next up on the list is the Italian Matteo Patacca. He will be running number 88, and it's his debut in Red Bull Rookies. He finished 3rd in the Italian Championship Pre-Moto 3 125s in 2017, and now he steps up onto the Moto 3 KTMs for 2018 on the bigger bikes, and it should be good to watch Patacca, cracking down and attacking this season in full force on these brand new bikes. Next up is another very well-known name in the Red Bull Rookies Championship, and that's Czech Republic rider Phillips, who will be running number 12 this season. It's his 3rd year in the Red Bull Rookies Cup. In 2017, he made his debut in the season, picking up 2 5th positions in that year and finishing the championship in 9th. In 2017, 9th again, but he picked up a podium at Jerez with a P2. But can he go one better in 2018? I think so. He's definitely going to be a championship contender for this season, so keep your eyes out on him. Next up is an Indonesian rider, Jerez Salim, who will be riding number 31 for 2018. It's his debut in the Red Bull Rookies Cup. In 2017, he won the Asia Road Racing Championship with 7 wins, so pretty dominant for Jerry. And he also was 5th in the IRS AP 250 Championship as well last year. So he'll be coming into Red Bull Rookies very much like the rookies in the Red Bull Rookies Classic. We're looking for an improvement throughout the year and just pick up the results and confidence and experience and get himself some good points on the board. Next rider is Spaniard Carlos Tate. He will be running number 99 for this season from Spain. He will be debuting in the 2018 season on the Red Bull Rookies bike. 2017, he was 7th there in the Pre-Moto 3 RFME Campeonato, can't speak Spanish, de España de Velocidad. He got, like I said, 7th there, so pretty good, and he will be definitely, I think, fighting for the points with all the other rookies. It's going to be very, very close, to say the least, with all the rookies, because looking back at the kind of history throughout the years, they all have a very, very large range of talent, so it's going to be very interesting to watch the Red Bull Rookies this year. Billy van der Erde, he is an Australian rider. He's also riding in the Asia Talent Cup. He won race 2 at Losail on the first opening round of the season. His second race there, he won that one, and also just missed out by 5 thousandths of a second at Thailand for his second win of the season. So he's running at the front in there, and I definitely think he'll be running at the front in the Red Bull Rookies Cup. Number 29, watch out for him. In 2017, he won the Australian Superbike over 300cc Supersport class on a KTM RC390. So definitely look out for Billy. He will be 100% running at the front for 2018. Now the final rider is Yamanka. He is a Japanese rider. He'll be running number 6. It's his second season in Red Bull Rookies, and he finished 6th last year, getting his best result, a 3rd position on the podium. So that was a very good season for him, and he'll definitely be looking to go 5 better, but don't count him out as well for a championship contention for 2018. So there we go. That is the class of 2018 for the Red Bull Rookies Cup. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, hit subscribe. Let us know down in the comments if you want to see more Red Bull Rookies content, British Talent Cup content, or the smaller classes. Let us know what you want to see, and we'll base the content around you. And I will see you guys next time. Until then, thank you for watching, and goodbye.